Hi guys, so today I want to share another story with you. Today I want to talk about, well, this isn't a new story. I want to elaborate on the story that's been circulating all around town. You know what I'm talking about, Wendy Williams and her cheating no good husband, okay? So we all know a couple weeks ago, it was going around town that Wendy's husband was having an affair, a long-term affair, a 10-year affair with this woman named Sharrell Hudson. That's her name. But you know, Wendy came out and denied the charges and said that she's flashed her and said, "I'm standing by the man." Remember that? And I felt bad for her back then. I felt really bad. You know, I was like, she's going through a hard time. You don't want to see any woman going through that at first, you know, and then I stopped feeling bad. But we'll get to that in a minute. So she said she stood by her man. She's been in the news all week. As we know, like a couple days ago, she fainted on stage, supposedly because she was hot, full of menopause. But I mean, that was for you guys. I knew right away. She fainting all right and hot, but hot heated over Kevin because she's tired of putting up with his mess. They got a lot going on behind the scenes, okay? Because, you know, we're hearing that allegedly she went to talk to a divorce attorney, but then allegedly changed her mind, said she was too invested in the relationship. You know, like, they've been married like 17 years, like a long time. You know, they have a son and whatnot, and they're supposed to be business partners. And I thought, oh, I was still feeling sorry for her. Then I was like, oh, you know, it must be hard, you know, to have to deal with all this. But then today, I just stopped being mad, okay? I just stopped it. I just cut it out. I wasn't mad anymore. So, according to the rumors today, now, Kevin is still seeing his mistress. You know, I like to use the word mistress. I heard other people use the word side piece. That's kind of harsh. That's harsh. Side piece, you know. And other people use other words too. But, you know, I'm going to stick with mistress. You know, I'm not going to be like really, you know, raunchy and say, you know, oh, I'm not going to say that. So he's been seen around town with his mistress again. And why I don't feel sorry for Wendy anymore is because he's not even hiding it. Okay, so he's running around town in Manhattan, okay? Manhattan. Like, he didn't even go to Rhode Island. He's running around town with his mistress in Manhattan. Not in any kind of disguise whatsoever. They're not only are they running around together, okay, being spotted here, being spotted there, they're running around town in a red Bentley. You heard me correctly. Yeah, you know, that kind of car that doesn't cause too much trouble, that people don't stare at. A bright red, okay, rojo if you're Spanish, Bentley, okay, running around town in a bright ass red Bentley with his mistress. Now, this is why I stopped feeling sorry for Wendy. Like, I hate what she's going through, but at this point, come on, Wendy, it's happening, okay? You know, if you didn't catch on to the first set of rumors, which was, you know, he bought the $750,000 house, you know, down the street, and his name was on the mailbox, and, you know, on the deed. Okay, let's say you didn't want to believe that, you know, and then all the pictures, let's say you didn't want to believe that. You know, and let's just say you forgot about his past. You know, he was already sued again, before for sexual harassment. Let's just say we throw that under the rug. And then the sex tape, you know, that's circulating on the internet, you know, well, you weren't in it. It was another chick. Let's just say we put all that under the rug. At what point now do we still go into denial? Now, so I start getting a little pissed off because Wendy, come on. He's having an affair. Now, then I start really getting pissed off. Then I start really thinking about the whole situation. You know, like how you go around talking about everybody else's business, okay? But then when it comes to yours, shh, please don't believe it. You know, no. Listen, you owe us. Listen, you have the right to get in everybody else's business. We would feel more sympathy for you if you would just say, yes, I'm going through a difficult time right now. But you denied it. You said nothing was going on. You chose to faint and deal with it internally by yourself. Okay, so I started getting a little pissed. Just a little bit, you know, like, don't we deserve to know what happens? Okay, but don't act like it's not happening at all. Okay, so that was kind of, you know, kind of pissing me off. Just a little, you know, a little bit a lot. Okay, and then, you know, Tamar's going through her situation with Vince. She wanted to come on your show and speak her piece. You said no. I'll repeat, you said no. You said no. Now, you said it was you're too close to the situation. What does that have to do with you? You know, you don't have to pick a side. Let her speak her piece. But you said no. So now I'm starting to see a pattern here. Okay? You might be a little bit, weak, pushover. This is what I'm saying. If you really think about it, and I'm not trying to be mean, and I'm not blaming the victim. This isn't Wendy's fault. But at what point is Wendy going to wake up and realize you got a problem on your hands? That $750,000 house that he staying with her at, the side house, I don't know what you call it, but that's your money. You're the one that goes on every day on the show. I mean, you just bought his mistress a $750,000, house, if you believe the rumors. I don't believe rumors. I'm just saying what's out there. Now, let's just talk about this ring on her finger. She's allegedly supposed to be running around with the ring on her finger. Can he get more disrespectful? Like, they're not even in Rhode Island. They could have went to Vermont to shop. Why do you have to go in Wendy's hometown? So, leads me to believe he's kind of cocky about it, right? I mean, a little bit, a lot. Okay, but it doesn't stop there. There's more rumors going around. The rumors is no one on her job likes him. I believe these rumors, okay? They said he's difficult to work with. He's very controlling. He doesn't let Wendy make any of the decisions. They don't like him. They thought the staff allegedly, when they first heard the rumors coming out, they thought she would have to face the inevitable and then get rid of him. They were willing to stand by her then. But maybe they're starting to feel like I am, just a little bit. Like, Wendy, toughen up, okay? You can't, when things get too hard, you run. I mean, this is terrible. I get it. Your heart has to be bleeding, but you have to do something. Like, you cannot just finance this mistress's affair. Okay, but it gets worse than that. I mean, why do I have to say it? Why don't you say it, Wendy? Why do I have to say it? Okay, so now, supposedly, the mistress's family, her name is Sharrell Hudson. Allegedly, okay? You gotta make sure allegedly. Family said that he is telling Sharrell that he's going to leave his wife, aka Wendy Williams. He's supposed to be leaving her, and that, but they don't believe him. They think he's a liar. Duh. They think he's stringing Sharrell along. They hope, though, that he leaves his wife. What kind of people hope he leaves his wife? Okay, well, I guess if you don't mind your daughter being the side piece, I guess you wouldn't mind me if he left his wife of many, many years. Okay, so they want him to leave his wife and do the right thing and marry their daughter because they want grandchildren. This whole thing is a joke. It's a joke. Like, they sound just as messy as their daughter. What? What about Kevin Jr.? Oh God, this is a messy situation. But Wendy, you have to wake up. You have to snap out of it. It's time to do something about it. And then if you don't do anything about it, just come out and tell us. I don't mind, the side piece situation. Then we'll back off. But if you keep acting like you're such a strong woman on stage, and then when you go home, you're showing signs of not being staged, you're fainting all over the place, you're probably crying, There's another rumor going around. I have to say it. They're saying that she hasn't been the same since the first allegations arose. They're saying that she's melodic, just miserable, basically miserable. Now, I feel bad for her at first, but now it's like turning into a little bit of snap out of it, like anger, like he is playing you for a fool. And so, I mean, unless you don't mind, I'm really disappointed that you are letting this go on. If you guys have a side piece situation and you really don't mind, just tell us. Then we'll back off. Oh, okay, that's that, open marriage. They don't mind. But if he's really playing you for a fool, it's your obligation to do something about it. All eyes are on you now. This is just time to show what you're made of. Because if you don't step up to the plate and do anything, that means this whole time you're just a bunch of hot air. tough talk. I'm just saying, now, this is all alleged rumors, but it's too detailed to be made up. I mean, they said the house was $750,000 and it was in Morrisontown, New Jersey. That's kind of detailed, isn't it? I mean, the red luxury Bentley? Who's gonna make that up? No, Wendy, someone's been following your dude, getting to the bottom of this story. I hate that it had to come out like this, but I'm gonna give you a couple weeks to get your act together and do something about it like Tamar. That's the next story I'll be talking about, is Tamar. But, if you don't, I have to label you, this hurts, so I'm going to say it really fast, a damn fool. Okay, so there, I said it. Now, I hope everything works out for you. I hope you straighten up this mess, pull yourself together. Either you two work it out, or, or you don't. But he can't go around, embarrassing you like this. This is too much. It's too much. But just in case he does, I'm going to follow the story and let you guys know what's going on. Because, we deserve to know. I love to know. Anyway, let me know in the comments section how you feel about this. I mean, is this rumors, or is he really having an affair? I mean, I told you what I think. You tell me what you think. And also, don't forget to mention, doesn't Wendy owe us? Shouldn't she tell us what's going on? That's what I think. In the meantime, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more stories like these. Until next time, talk to you then. Bye.